I think Taxi Driver is one of the best movies ever made, and in the case of Taxi Driver, he was writing this vicious, cracked mirror reflection of a vigilante movie, like something like a Death Wish, all right? But again, a cracked mirror, bizarro world version of it, and where the movie doesn't take the character off the hook for the things he does. Taxi Driver without Harvey Keitel, I can't even fucking imagine that. I mean, I associate Harvey Keitel as much with Taxi Driver as I do with Travis Bickle. I mean, it's just unthinkable without him. So I do think Scorsese made the best version of the movie to be made. Nevertheless, part of the analysis wasn't talking about how good the movie is, even though I did say that. It was about being critical of the reasons why they made that choice. And and the reasons belong to the producers, Michael and Julia Phillips, and the reasons belong to Columbia Pictures. And I think it's horseshit, all right, the fact that they wanted to change, the fact that they were nervous that the pimp character and then the fuck hotel character gets shot at the end is black. And not only is it horseshit, their reasoning, they came up with a horseshit excuse. The excuse that they said, the reason that we're doing it, why we have to do it, is because, well, we showed this in black theaters, black audience. There's going to be there could be riots, there could be violence in the theater, and if that were to happen, well, then the film will just get pulled, and then that's that, and then that kind of violence did happen a few years later when it came to The Warriors, when The Warriors opened, and the film ended up getting pulled. All right. But I think that's a completely bullshit argument. I don't think that was the case. It's almost like Travis Bickle's own thinking, that they think the black audiences are so fragile that they couldn't stand the bad guys being black. And it's also really crazy because, okay, in '78, they have all the bad guys in The Deep are black, all right, but apparently those Caribbean brothers, and Columbia Pictures too, but those Caribbean brothers, they were okay, but Sport was a bridge too far. I don't buy it. No, the reason is the white people making the movie got really uncomfortable with the imagery. So they came up with a bullshit excuse to cover their uncomfortability. And that's what I call a social compromise. And I'm against making social compromises in art. Yeah, maybe people can handle it. Well, too fucking bad, all right? You do it, and maybe these audiences won't understand it, can't handle it, but maybe other audiences down the line can, or maybe they can, and that's just where you are. Now, having said all that, and this is not me trying to be a nice guy to Martin Scorsese, I do blame him the least of it. I don't think he was the one worrying about shit like that, other than them getting him nervous. I think, they described a worst case scenario of him killing himself to make this movie and then it getting pulled from theaters. And frankly, that was a chance he was not willing to take. And I can understand that. I think they scared the shit out of him about it. But also, he really wanted a part for Harvey Keitel, and there really wasn't one. And so that offered up an opportunity for him to stick Harvey in the movie. And then we were all better for it.